everyone, it's Jess here and welcome back to my channel. Before we start, I want to ask you one question. Do you recognize this dress? Yes, it's one of my dress from the series Finding My Perfect Spring Dress. I really like this, especially the design of the hand that linked to the neck, and it gave me an idea to make another dress, which is our DIY today. It's a puff sleeve tee dress. And one thing that makes this dress is very special to me because I wore it on a day my boyfriend proposed to me. Yes, I'm engaged! It was an unforgettable day and I just want to share with you guys this happiness. Back to our today's DIY, I want to say thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video. I have learned a lot from so many different courses and I recently just learned a valuable course named Writing for Self-Discovery, 6 journaling prompts for gratitude and growth from Yatming Science. She gives 6 exercises to help you develop your self-care through writing. I especially love the first exercise, Cultivate Joys. It reminds me about the timing in the past when my joys, my happiness were waiting to receive from the others. But instead, I can make them by myself. There are so many small things that happen in my daily life that naturally bring me joy, and sewing is one of them. So if you are interested in this course or want to learn more, you can use the link in my description to get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. And hurry up, it's just for the first 1,000 person. But after that, it's only around $10 a month. So let's make some joy by sewing our today DIY.
I use 3 meters of gingham cotton fabric for this DIY. The first step is making the main bodice of the dress. I cut 2 rectangles with 45 cm length, which is the width from the shoulder to the belly button, and 50 cm width, which is a half of my bust size plus 9 cm or bigger if you want a loose dress. I draw a straight line at the middle of the rectangle to divide it into 2 smaller ones. From the top of the straight line, I move to 2 sides and mark at 10 cm each side. It's the width of the neck I want for the dress. After that, at 2 sides of the rectangle, I move down and mark at 24 cm, which is the width of the sleeve that I want. And make sure it has to be bigger than the width of the arm. To make the neck for the back of the main bodice, I draw a curved line 3 cm deep from the top of the straight line. For the neck of the front part, the dip will be 10 cm. After cutting by the drawing lines, I connect 2 parts of the front part together. Then I mark at 10 cm from the top for the open area of the neck. Make sure the depth of the open area won't be lower than the bust area. Then sewing from that mark down to the end.
Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. explore new skills, develop existing interests, and get lost in creativity. If you're uncertain about what's next, creative challenges and productivity classes can be a great way to help you structure your time and set up achievable goals. At a time when so many important conversations are happening in our world, your voice is more essential than ever. Explore classes to unlock your creativity for social good. Skillshare offers membership with meaning, connect with the support of fellow creatives, and enter a community of encouragement, communication, and inspiration. Whether you're looking to fend off boredom, focus on self-care through creativity, or join a similarly creative community, Skillshare is the place to keep you learning.
To make the sleeve for the dress, I cut two rectangles with 68 cm length, which is the length from the shoulder to over the wrist plus 4 cm, and 60 cm width, which is the width of the sleeve that you want for the puffy. Fold the rectangle in half on the width line first. Then from one end of the length line, I move inside and mark at 24 cm, which is the width of the sleeve you make in the main bodice part. Also from that end of the length line, I move up and mark at 15 cm, which is the width of the leftover fabric two sides of the neck area. Then drawing a line to connect two marks together. After cutting by the drawing line, I sew under the umbilic line of the sleeve first. I cut a 18 cm elastic band with around 1 cm width to go through the fabric hole, then sewing two ends of the elastic band after that and also close the hole. I cut a long fabric with 3 cm width and around 100 cm length to hem the neck and make the tie at two ends of the neck. I connect the long fabric to the neck and make the first seam. With line, I fold the end fabric inside 2 times and sew to finish it. Then I create a ruffle there with the final width is the same with the width of the first tier. So I can connect the first and the second tier together. Now I'm connecting the top part and the bottom part together, then sewing. This dress is so pretty and truly comfy. It's such an easy dress to put on for a daily outfit without worrying. I hope you like this DIY and try it out. See you next week!